Had a great week. It is time for CAPI Live. Um, there's nobody here. Everybody's gone. Nobody's home. We'll wait for everybody to get in and we will get started. Hey, Morgan. Some people are starting to come in. It's time for CAPI Live. Dun, 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 dun. Central Alabama Paranormal Investigations, CAPI. Where is everybody? I was a couple minutes late. I apologize. I was having to get the phone charged. Still got to charge it a little bit more too, probably. I need to get my stand. So hold on one second. Sorry, having a little technical difficulties. If you are here, say hello so I know you're here. I know Morgan's here. Awesome. I'm glad to hear it, Morgan. Hey, Michelle. Hope all is well with everyone. That's Michelle. I said hello, Michelle. What did you think I said? Can't get my stand right. I'm laying on a dog. We'll let everybody get on and then we'll get started. So my dog gave me unapproved ski instructions. That's flight lessons yesterday. Alrighty. Sounds like he took you for a walk. First I went skiing through the wet grass, and then I went skiing flying through the air. That sounds fun. I bet it wasn't fun while you were doing it though. does that say? Sorry, I couldn't read. Hello, how's it going? Did anyone solve the riddle from last stream? No. Finn, no one has solved the riddle yet. Dadgum, Morgan. I think you probably shouldn't walk that dog anymore. I think maybe someone else should walk that dog. You were obviously not qualified. I wasn't walking him. Alrighty. Well, then that's just weird. Where is everybody? I bet you John's at work. And he was moving through the... Alrighty. Yeah, no one has solved the puzzle from last week, the riddle, the code, I guess you would say. No one has solved it from last week. I was more upset that I lost my cotton candy vape, and that is sad. I don't know how y'all do that vape crap. That's just nasty. That stuff is straight nasty. People say, quit smoking, it's better for you to vape. I'm like, yeah, okay. Come to me when you got popcorn lung. Tell me how much safer it is. I can't smoke in my house, but I can do the vape. I don't smoke in my house either. But I wouldn't vape in my house either. Does everybody remember the code from last week? Does anybody remember it? Where is everybody? Somebody just said something. Michelle. 16 PPI1. That's right. Or PPIP1. No, it's not. No, Michelle, that's not it. No, Morgan, that's not it. Yes, Michelle, that's it. 16 PPI1. That's it. 16 PPI1. No one has figured it out. If anyone figures it out, they get a shirt and a cap. And I was gonna let it just go for the 1 week, and then reveal it and come up with another one. But I think that was a really good one, so I think I'm going to leave it and just let it be an open code. Just let it be an open contest. So whoever deciphers the code, give us a hint. Nope, no hints, because like I said, I've already talked about it several times on the show. And I was actually thinking about a hint yesterday, and every hint that I can come up with, it will give it away. How long before Michelle's caps get here? We've ordered some caps. I'll have to let you know. I'll have to break out my Enigma machine. It won't work on your Enigma machine. That's what I love about this contest is you can't Google it. You can't, and it's just, it is common knowledge in the paranormal. And we've talked about it on the show several times. And I talk about it in class. So if you've taken my class, you should know about it too. So that's all the hints you need. We've talked about it on the show and we talk about it in class. So any other hints that I give will like give it away. Because when someone figures this out, everybody that's been trying to figure it out is going to say, "Oh man, that's it." Because it's difficult because you can't look it up. But once you get it, you're going to be like, "Oh, that's right. I knew that." It's going to be one of those where everybody says, "I should have known the answer to that." 16 PPI 1. 16 PPI 1. Somebody's going to get it, I hope. And they're going to win a free t-shirt and a free baseball snapback hat. I've ordered some hats, by the way. I think I said that. I did order some hats, so we should be getting hers done pretty soon. I think, I don't know if they've come in. I have to check with Paramama. I don't know if they've come in yet or not. I know she was ordering a hat press so that she didn't have to iron them on to the hats anymore or use them in her big hot press because that thing's too big for the caps. But she ordered a smaller version of the hot press, and it I don't know, I don't think it's come in, but I think the caps have come in, but we're just waiting on the hot press. I think that's what it was. I think the caps are in. I think we just got in 8 caps, but we've got to wait on the hot press, the cap hot press. As soon as it gets in, we'll get them all done. But yeah, that was Michelle that won that, wasn't it? Michelle Heron. I was trying to think of who won that the other day. Paramama asked me who won it, and I was trying to remember, and I couldn't remember. So I'm glad you asked about that. So that kind of reminds me that I knew that we had one order for a cap. We'll have 2 orders for a cap if anybody figures out the code. If anyone breaks the code. 16 PPI 1. What does it mean? What paranormal meaning does 16 PPI 1 have? If you're on, tell me hi. I've only heard from a couple of people. Well, 3 people, but it shows that I have 6 on right now. So if you're on, say hi. Even if you've already said hello, everyone say hey. Say hi, hello, whatever you want to say. Yeah, thanks to my horror movie obsession. That's cool. What did you answer to win that, Michelle? What did you have to do to get that cap? I remember the contest, but I don't remember what the subject was. Hey David, long time no see. What mask Michael Myers wore? Okay, cool. I think that was one of John's riddles. That's cool. That was a good one too, because not many people knew that was a William Shatner mask. Yeah, tired of all this rain. I hear you, man. We've been getting a bunch of it. Yeah, the guy, our yard guy, came and did our yard. We have a landscaper that comes and does our yards every other week, and he just did it this past weekend, and it you can't even tell he did anything because it's been so much rain that everything grows so fast. And the William Shatner mask, yeah, we figured that out. The land that my subdivision is in, I live in a subdivision in Millbrook, and the land that it's on used to be like all prairie and pastures and stuff like that. So it grows really fast. So yeah, I'm ready for the rain to quit too. Of course, this heat wave they're talking about coming in this summer, we're probably going to be wanting it to rain. Keeps raining like this, we're going to need to build an ark. I think God knows what He's doing. I think He knows exactly what He's doing. When we get rain, we get just as enough that we need. Sometimes we don't get as much as we need, but we get enough to survive. So it all works out in the end. All right, if you're on, say hi. Only one person has said hi. All Money, hello, how are you? Welcome aboard. Everybody, if you have it, if you're on right now, it says I have 6 people on. So if I have 6 people on and I only have 4 likes, so somebody hasn't liked it. Well, now I have 5 people on. I'm losing people. Michelle, I think I'm going to make notifications to Sheldon tomorrow before I come get you. Alrighty. Ben says it was 111 here in Arizona today and it's only June. I know, right? It's going to be a hot summer, man. Super hot summer. I think we might be taking another vacation. We've already had our family vacation to the mountains, but I think we might be taking another little mini vacation. If I can afford it, which I can't. So if you're on right now, even if you've already said hello, just shoot me a hi. The only one that's done it so far is All Money. As long as we don't end up in another dimension because of it. Man, I'd love that. Hi, Dumb. Welcome aboard. I said hello when I got on. I know you did, but I said even if you've already said hello, say hello again. You don't listen, Morgan. You just read this. Hello, how are you? If there's anybody on right now, I'm distracted. Okay, well, stop being distracted. Pay attention to the show. The world has lost its mind. I agree. If there's anybody on right now that hasn't done so before, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Give us a like. It helps with the algorithm on how they show the videos. I'm bringing something for tomorrow to... Oh. Do I need to separate you two? Cappy, your voice is so soothing. Alrighty. Thank you. Your comments are very soothing. Is it Tara? Tara, oh, that's so stupid. Can't believe y'all into that trash. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. It's for fun. Yeah, whatever. I just got flashbacks to school when you said that. A lot of acid in school. Morgan, I've been watching you on TikTok a lot here lately. Your views on Christianity are pretty bad. Pretty hypocritical, actually. They used to separate us all the time in class. That's too funny. I had a couple of friends that they wouldn't let me sit next to, too. But I didn't mind. I made my own fun. There is a gnat that keeps landing on my shirt and it's bugging the piss out of me. No, I always dragged her into junk state. It is for fun. Too funny. All right, well, we have 7 people on now. Not everybody has said hello, but that's okay. You don't have to participate if you don't want to. You can just sit and watch and listen. It's a lot funner when you participate, though. I promise. My mouth is dry. And I don't see my drink. My views on Christianity are only hypocritical if I'm acting in a hypocritical way. No, no, your views on Christianity are very hypocritical, actually, in my opinion, because you're doing exactly what you were accusing them of doing in your videos. I mean, I don't know about you personally, but in your videos, that's what you were doing. You were rolling Christianity all up into a ball, as in all of them are like that. As in all Christians are the way you said they were, and they're not. The majority are. No, they're not. See, that's a pagan saying stuff they don't know what they're talking about. Sorry. That's a paganist view on something you have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry, I speaks my mind. I would never say pagans are anything. I would never do that, because that rolls all pagans into one category. And that is hypocritical when you're fussing about the way they do that. And as far as you saying the majority of them are, actually the New Age Christianity outweighs the traditional Christianity probably 3-1 nowadays. Since I was raised in a Christian home, I know a pretty good amount. Well, no, that don't make you know anything, actually. You're confusing Christianity with church indoctrination. No, I'm not. If I was talking about church indoctrination, I can't talk, but indoctrination, then that would be repeating that what she said was church indoctrination. That's not what she said. In her video, she said Christianity. Oh, her. I'm sorry, Michelle. I thought you were firing at me like she was. I'll gladly debate you on it, and I'll win. I promise. But New Age Christianity outweighs traditional Christianity 3-1. Easy. Probably more than that. So for you to say the majority of them is hypocritical and racist. I think the TV preachers are BS, but I have met some genuine, real deal Christians. They're not hypocrites, at least the ones I know. Yeah, that's the way it usually is with Christians. All money. She's just. I'm a non-theist, okay. But yeah, she's just wrapping everybody up into one ball, and I mean, you can't do that. That's whether you're doing it for the color of a person's skin, political views, or religious views. It's wrong, and it's just not the way to do it. I know that the Bible is an exact science, isn't an exact science, because it was written and rewritten, and some was added and some was omitted. And I don't believe in the Bible's I don't believe in the Christian standpoint of the Bible's view of homosexuality, which is a lot of what she was talking about. And most Christians are like that nowadays. How is it racist when Christianity has nothing to do with race but with religious beliefs? So race is the color of her skin is the only way you can be racist? Really? Maybe I can't debate you. You're going to have to come with a lot better than that. You can be racist against someone's religious views. You can be racist against someone's political views. You can be racist against someone's ethical background. The color of their skin. I would never say, like I said earlier, Jim Bakers are frauds. Hey man, I think you're confusing racism with prejudice. Nope, I'm not. I think you're just confused. Morgan, you're a troll. Morgan's not a troll. Don't be mean. Who's that, Hudson? She's not a troll. She's a longtime viewer of the show. We love Morgan. I'm not mad at Morgan, and I'm not putting Morgan down. I'm just saying that the way she tied all Christians into one ball and talked about them was counterintuitive of exactly what she was saying. Oh, don't be sorry. It's okay. You probably didn't know, Morgan. I mean, not Morgan, but Hudson. Yeah, we love Morgan. We're not downing Morgan in any way. I was just pointing out the fact because I speaks my mind, and everybody knows that. It's like having a car and you decide to junk the entire car because the tires are bald. That is my view. I told it to the end. Yeah, I saw what you were saying. She's just opinionated. Well, it's nothing wrong. I'm opinionated too, and there's nothing wrong with being opinionated. But what I'm saying is thank you for the heart, Hudson. What I'm saying is you can't take any group of people, whether it be religious, whether it be directed against a person or people on the basis of their membership in a particular racial or ethnic background, typically one that is minority or marginalized. Yeah, okay. Would you like me to change the wording? Okay, you're prejudiced. Do you feel better? I mean, the point is you were talking about one group of people's view on another group of people when and the way that they were treated and the way that they were prejudiced against, I'll say. Okay, all money, have a good night. Then with you saying what you said, you were rolling up, you were saying that they were taking one group of people and discriminating against them or being racist against them. Better, I am prejudiced. Oh, don't say better because I still view you the same way. I'm not saying that. I was just doing that to ease your warped mind. Trust me. But you were taking a whole group of people and saying this is their views on stuff when you don't know what you're talking about. I don't care if you was raised in a whole clan of spider monkeys. You don't sit here and tell me I was raised in a Christian family so I know what I'm talking about. The views you had on TikTok tells me you absolutely have nothing to know what you have no idea what you're talking about. You were being hypocritical. No, the tone frame I gave up to the mid-late 90s. Whatever. I shouldn't have brought it up. I knew what you meant. It doesn't matter. You didn't just talk about the mid to late 1990s. Several statements in that video. You were rolling up all Christians into one little ball and giving a misinformed, ignorant view on something that you had absolutely no idea what you were talking about. That's what I'm saying. You were basically saying that one group of people is wrong for labelizing and discriminating against one group of people, but that's exactly what you were doing. I think she's basing her opinion on her experience. I think that's how prejudice starts. I give you this in your opinion and experience. I was being hypocritical. It's not, okay, you being hypocritical is not my opinion, Morgan. Me saying that you are wrong and let me see, how should I put this? Me saying you were had hypocritical views and ignorant standpoint on something that you didn't know what you're talking about is my opinion. You, whether you were being hypocritical or not, is a fact. You were being hypocritical because you were saying one group of people, you were rolling up one group of people all into one and then saying that they were prejudiced against another group of people when that's exactly what you were doing. Exactly, Michelle, because the community where I'm at, the Christians aren't very Christian. Well, I'm sure they say the same thing about you. I don't know the group of people you're talking about, so I can't comment on that. But yeah, that was just, you were just wrong. I mean, in a nutshell. Just completely wrong. Your facts and your information that you were giving was spot on. And a lot of bad stuff did happen from that group of people. But you can't group that entire saying up and say that that's how everybody feels. And that's what you were saying. And even if it is the people around you, you're still using a hypocritical stance because you're not grouping the entire community of Christians. I can take you to a church right now full of Christians and there's homosexuals in that church. I know y'all live in the same town. But we're not talking about that on tonight's show. I was just voicing my opinion about what you said. And that's all it is my opinion. So, if you don't like it, don't watch my show. Don't talk to me no more. I hope you don't do that, but do you like my new profile picture? Hudson, I can't see your new profile picture. Is that Jack? It kind of looks like Jack from A Nightmare Before Christmas. Is that what that is? I do like it. His name is Gojo. Oh, I'm sorry. It kind of looked like the guy from A Nightmare Before Christmas. I can't see very well, and it's really small here. I don't know how big it is on y'all's end, but on my end, it's really small. It's like a little dot next to your comments. He's from an anime. Oh, okay, that's why I don't know what it is, because I'm not into anime. Anime, is that how you say it? Same about my views. Yeah, same about your views. Exactly. I'm just saying, I know that you're a pagan, and I would never group you into one group and say all pagans are this, that, and that. I would never do that because I don't know all pagans. And doing that the way you did it is wrong, it's hypocritical, and yes, it is racist. It's bigotry. That's all I was saying. But I still love you. You have your views, and then just everybody else has theirs. There's nothing wrong with that. Speaking of Jack Skeleton. Hey, Katie. Katie's here. Mine is lost somewhere in the backwoods of Fayette. Your Jack Skeleton is? But I hope everybody's had a great week. My week was full of work. That's all I did this weekend. Or this week, this past week was work. I worked a lot this week. As some of you guys know, I'm going through a bunch of changes in life. Some of them are not so great. But it is what it is, and I'm handling it. And we got the move coming up, and it's just been nuts. Nuts. As Fernando used to say, it's crazy go nuts, man. Crazy go nuts. I appreciate different views. Makes for interesting people. Amen, Morgan. So I missed a few shows in the past. Before last week, I missed a few shows, and I apologize about that. Again, I promise you I'm never going to let my personal life interfere with the show again. And with CAPI, we had a big CAPI meeting last night, and a lot of things got hashed out and planned, and yep, I had a green skeleton. A tree grabbed it right out of mine. Oh, I got a little toy too, y'all. Check this out. I got this today. It's the Ghostbusters car, Ecto 1. See it? Can you focus on that? Still in the package. I'm thinking about auctioning this off. That's what I think I'm going to do with it. It is a Hot Wheel. It is still in the package, and it's in immaculate condition. Everything is still shiny and everything. I was surprised when I saw how well taken care of. No frays or anything. It's all really nice. So, and it is still in the package. It has not been opened. Let me try to get this without it blaring. There we go. Y'all can see it now, can't you? Trying to keep that light. The light is shining right in front of me because it shines on me so I can have good lighting. But there's the old ambulance from Ghostbusters. Isn't that cool? I've decided I'm going to start collecting Ghostbuster memorabilia. I used to do that, and I had a lot of stuff, but it all got stolen, so I'm going to start doing that again. And this is going to be the first piece of my my collection. Come here for frog level. In September, you'll go to see a real size one. I did see a real size one. I almost bought it. Not long ago, I found one. I was working, and I was in the neighborhood and just drove by a house, and there was one sitting in the yard. And I went back and talked to the guy, and he said that he would sell it to me. But I didn't have the money at the time to get it. But what is frog level? Dear Lord, only in small town Alabama will you get a festival called Frog Level. Dear Lord, I don't know if I want to come to Fayette during Frog Level. I don't know if I've got my all my shots. That'd be too much of a redneck thing. I don't know if I can handle that. Frog Level. The Frog Level Festival in Fayette, Alabama. That screams deliverance. You got to let me know what frog level is. I've never heard of such. Hopes and prayers things are going better for you. Oh, thank you, Katie. They're going to work out for the better. I'm certain of it. Frog Level used to be the name of the town we live in until they changed it back when. It was founded by a Frenchman. Alrighty. I now know more about Fayette, Alabama than I ever wanted to. Founders Day Festival. That's cool. I might have to come up there for that. When is it? September? You have to remind me about that, Morgan. I love like Founders Day festivals and stuff like that, where they have like arts and crafts and little booths and stuff. I used to love doing Market Day in Selma. So you have to remind me about that. It's in September. So yeah, you'll have to remind me about that. And I would love to come up and see the Ecto One. You know, there's something a lot of people didn't know about Ecto One. Everybody said that the Ghostbusters used an old Hirsch for their car, for Ecto One. Is that true or false? And you can see it right here. Let me show you the picture of it, not the actual car, so you'll see. Well, I think the actual car's better, yeah. Try to get that glare out of there, I'm sorry. Home of Golden Eagle Syrup and Alabama Sunshine Companies. Alrighty. Isn't that pretty? But what it is it true that they used an old Hirsch for their Ecto One? September. Okay, well, remind me about that, Morgan. Remind me about it when we get closer to September, and we might come down and check that out. We might be going to Gulf Shores for a softball tournament for Kylie this summer. Oh, cool. How far away is that from you? It's about 2.5 hours. Who said that? Katie? It's about 2.5 hours. Yeah, let me know. We might come down. That would be cool. I don't mind going to Gulf Shores. I love it. I have a son that lives down there. Come to Mule Day too. They have a carnival and car shows then too. Awesome. When is that? Mule Day is in Marion County, right next to us. When is that? When is Mule Day? You have to send me a little list of all that stuff. Also in September. Okay, cool. I don't know if I can make 2 trips to Fayette in 1 month, but I'll try. I'll have to see how I am on my redneck shots. I'm just kidding. Y'all, Fayette's a little bitty town. It really is, but it's a sweet little town. I do a lot of work there. I do a lot of serving there. Nobody in Fayette can pay their damn bills. Why is that, Morgan? Y'all don't pay your damn bills. See what I'm doing? I'm wrapping everybody up in one little ball. See? That would be awesome to finally meet you in person. Right? That would be some kind of cool. It's not a hearse, it's an old model Cadillac. Yes, it is an old model Cadillac, but what was it used for before it was used as Ecto One? That's what I'm trying to get at. Very good, Finn. I think it's Frog Level, then Mule Day, then the fair. Okay. Well, yeah, let me know. Definitely remind me if we're still friends by then. I'm just playing. We'll still be friends. You damn pagan. She's saying you damn Christian. Remind me about that, because I would love to come to that. I really would. I love little festivals and stuff like that, and Founders Day celebrations, and y'all get the best damn food at Baptist church cookouts or dinner on the ground, and at Founders Days festivals. That's when you get the best food in Alabama. I ain't lying to you. Fried chicken tastes so much better on the front lawn of a Baptist church than it does anywhere else. Just like a Frank tastes so much better at the ball field. You know, a hot dog crank. It tastes so much better at the ball field than it does at your house. And fried chicken and potato salad and all that stuff tastes a lot better sitting on the front lawn of a Baptist church than it does anywhere else. It really does. It's not really the place, it's the way it's cooked. And those old Southern Baptist women know how to cook. A lot of the men too. So definitely remind me about that, Morgan and Michelle. I will definitely come. And Katie, yes, please let us know. Let me know, and we will do our best to come down for that tournament. Absolutely. I would love to come down and watch Kylie play and meet you guys. That would be so awesome. We all broke. That's right. We all broke. I sure am broke. They were used as ambulances in the old days. Thank you, Finn. Thank you. Everybody always says that Ecto 1, that the Ghostbusters used Ecto 1 and it was an old hearse, but it wasn't. It was an old ambulance. Very good, Finn. Not many people know that. They always say it was a hearse. And you could watch Kelly play some. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'd definitely come down and watch her. That would be awesome. So, see how I did that? I answered for all of us in one little ball. Yeah, you know me so well. Yep, we all broke because they ain't no jobs. Uh-oh. There's a bunch of them here. Y'all come here. There's a bunch of jobs. Every store in town around here in Prattville and Montgomery and Millbrook and Wetumpka's got now hiring. Everybody's trying to hire people. Isn't that called a meat wagon? Yeah, that's what they call them, meat wagons. You're right. It was a hearse in the newer movie. I didn't care for the newer movie. I don't really care about that. I love what's her name? Melissa McCarthy. I'm a big fan of hers, but I didn't really care for that movie. I don't think it did it justice. I was excited about that, especially when I heard that it was a female group going to be the Ghostbusters this time. I was real excited about that. But there was a few parts in there that was kind of chuckle worthy, but the movie itself was just dumb. I didn't really care for the new Ghostbusters at all. Not because it was females either, because I love Melissa McCarthy. That's one of my favorite method actors and comedic. She has an awesome comedic mind. She really does, and I love her to death. But yeah, that was a bad show, very bad show. I don't count that as a. Hey Michelle, uh, is the Marshmallow Boy from Ghostbusters a ghost or a demon? Excellent question, Sunset, and I'll get to that in just a second. Hold on, let me finish this. Most makes most remakes are disappointing. They really are. Last year we had Ecto One, Baby the Impala, Mystery Machine, and the Jurassic Park Jeep. That's cool. Kathy, I love you, big fan. Well, thank you. You just read this. Thank you very much. We love you too. This is Kylie. I just wanted to say hi. Hi, Kylie. I want to come watch you play softball when you come to Gulf Shores. So make sure you guys let us know when it is, and we would definitely try to come down and check that out and get to meet you guys. That would be awesome. I don't care for the new Ghostbusters because it was just crappy. Me too, Morgan. It's not because it was all females and they changed a lot of it, but it was just not a good show. It wasn't what Melissa McCarthy usually does. It was just not good. There was, like I said, there was a few chuckle-worthy moments there, but nah, I didn't really care for it either. They didn't do it a good job, as far as I was concerned. We'll have to get all the CAPI family together and come down and watch you play softball, Kylie. Absolutely. Stay Puft was Gozer's incarnation. Right. And you know what? You really did answer that too, Finn, because that's what I was going to say. Sunset asked, is the Marshmallow Boy from Ghostbusters a ghost or a demon? It was a manifestation from a demon. Remember, the demon told them to think about their greatest fear, or just think about something. And then everybody said, clear your heads. Don't think about anything. And Gozer couldn't do it. He for some reason, it just popped in his head. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And so this 6-story Stay Puft Marshmallow Man starts walking down the streets of New York, coming after the guys. Okay, Michelle, awesome. The lady was Gozer, the traveler. Yeah. All right. Let's do coming events and our prayer list. Coming events. We still have. We're still doing CAPI camp this July. It's going to be July 9th, 10th, and 11th at Paul M. Grist State Park in Plantersville, Alabama, which is just outside of Selma. It's a great park. It's very beautiful. They have a 1,000-acre lake there. It's actually, everybody's talking about how hot it's going to be in July. Where we camp there, we primitive camp, and where we camp is within walking distance to the showers and the bathrooms. And because of where it's situated right on the lake, because it's like lake, a little patch of grass, the road, and then us. But we're back into the woods. It's like a big section cut out of the woods. And so when we put our campsites in there, we kind of do a half circle of campsites like this, and then put the fire in the middle. And behind us is the tree line. So where we're at actually stays shaded most of the day, and it's always cool there. It's really cool. So it's not going to be, it's going to be hot. I'm not going to lie to you. It's just July in Alabama, for crying out loud. Mid-July at that, 9th, 10th, and 11th. So it's going to be freaking hot. But where we're at stays really cool. So it's actually not that bad. The only thing that anyone has ever complained about where we stay at is the fact that there's no power and water. But we're within walking distance of power and water. So it's not that bad. It's really not. And then after that, we're either going to, in August, we're either going to Kaimulga in Childersburg, or there's a new place that we just found out about in central Alabama that we might be going to, but I'm going to wait, and before I announce that, I'm going to wait and make sure that it's okay, because we have to talk to these parks that we go to, because there's some parks that we've talked to and they don't want us to come there. They can't tell us no, because because that's discrimination, but they can make it hard for us to be there. And sometimes when they find out that we're a paranormal group, they don't want us there, and they make it hard, and so we just don't bother with them. So we've got to talk to this place. I don't think that will be an issue here where I'm thinking about going, but it's really, really nice, and there's plenty of the people that told me about it said that there's like showers and bathrooms like every 50 yards. There's a shower and bathroom, and it's shaded really good, and it's got a lot of activities and stuff like that. But right now we're going to Paul M. Grist State Park, Plantersville, Alabama, July 9th, 10th, and 11th. Ooh, excuse me. It's been a weekend. And we hope you guys want to join us there. So if you want to come to the camp and you want to take the class and all of that, please definitely come. We love camping. If you have animals, you can bring your animals. If you have kids, you can bring your kids. The kids always have a blast at camp, no matter where we go. So yeah, definitely get that put on your calendar. July 9th, 10th, and 11th in Plantersville at Paul M. Grist State Park. It's going to be a blast. Sometime between now and then, I'm going to do a few more trivias and give away some classes. And then I may do something even bigger for that to try to entice people to come. But whether anybody comes or not, the CAPI team will be there, and we will have a blast as always. So we always look forward to CAPI camp. We do it whether we have students or not, if anyone's participating or not, So, and even if you already have taken the class, it's not a bad idea to come and redo the class. One, it's free. You don't have to pay for redoing the class. And two, team members that are on CAPI have to retake the class every year. They usually set in on the class throughout, every time we do one, but they have to actually be a student and participate in the class at least once a year. They have to do an investigation at least once every 90 days, and then they have to do the class at least once every year just to stay sharp. All right, CEUs, if you will. So let me get to y'all's comments here. CAPI Paranormal, have you ever collected ectoplasm? No, I have never collected ectoplasm. Oh my gosh, Carter will have a heart attack when he finally meets you, Johnny. Oh, Carter's so awesome. That's her daughter, everybody, for the y'alls that do not know. For y'alls that do not know, what the hell? See, I started talking about Fayetteville, or Fayette, Alabama, and that stuff. I'm telling you, that redneck it's contagious, man. But for everyone that doesn't know, Katie's daughter is Kylie, and she plays softball. She's like a softball whiz. Like, she has people fighting over her and stuff. She's like amazing. And different teams, they always want her to play because she's so amazing. And then Carter is kind of like Katie, his mom. He's kind of like into the paranormal, so that's why she's saying. And I'll probably freak out to meet them too, Katie, and you as well, and Nathan, because you guys are such an amazing family. You really are. And we would love to meet you guys. So hopefully we'll make that work. So make sure you let us know when that's going to be and where you're going to be and all that. And we will certainly try our best to be there. Bring your swimsuits. You'll be doing a ton of swimming to your tents and back. Hey, Paul M. Grist, why do you say that? It doesn't flood there, if that's what you're talking about. I don't know why you would say a ton of swimming. There is a swim hole there, if that's what you're talking about, but you're saying from the tents and back. No, there's not a whole bunch, there's not flooding there. Come in Paranormal Inn. We need to behave, Morgan. Johnny is going to send us to the principal's office. I don't know what you're talking about. It's nothing bad, I don't think. That's ridiculous. Money is money. What do you mean? What's ridiculous? I don't get what you're saying. And I certainly don't understand about the swimming from your tent. I will definitely keep you updated. It's not a for sure thing yet. Nathan is trying to work out the details still. It might be in Florida next summer instead. Okay, well, yeah, just let me know. That would be so awesome to meet the Campbell family. I think she's talking about all the rain. Yeah, it certainly hadn't rained that much. In July. We're gonna wish it was raining. Why would she be talking about all the rain now in July? I don't follow. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not from Fayette, so I can't understand you guys. I think that's what it is. All right, we need to do our prayer list. Let me see. Who has me on there? Katie, can you send me a text or a messenger? Right now, you were saying now come places don't want CAPI there because you're a paranormal group. It's ridiculous. What's money is money. Oh, they don't care about all that. When they hear paranormal, they don't really care about the money. Trust me. A lot of them don't want. We've had two in the past, no, three in the past couple of years that wouldn't let us come And like I said, they couldn't stop us from coming, but they made it really difficult. And they made it real clear that they didn't want us to come. So we didn't go. We said, fine, we will spend our money elsewhere. But yeah, well, especially in the South, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, Florida, some places in Kentucky and Tennessee too, don't want you there if you know don't want anything to do with the paranormal. So it is what it is. We deal with it. It's not that big of a deal. It's ignorance, and we know it. The Shining Twins come play with us, Cappy. I think Sunset's inebriated. Are they afraid y'all bring ghosts with you? I don't know what they're afraid of, Michelle. It's just ignorance. That's all. Yes, I can send you a message. What shall I say? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just anything. I just need to get to my. That's the only way I can get to my messenger from here without turning the show off. So you could just say, "Hey." That's all it has to say. It's not like you're some hate group. That's right. We're definitely not a hate group. We all about the love. Just people are ignorant. What it is the same reason that people are buying all this stuff like spirit boxes and uh okay, there it is. Stay there. All right, let's see if I can make this happen. Why not unmask a ghost Scooby style? Sunset, I think you're fixing to get busted. I think you're fixing to get knocked out. Yeah, I think it's about time for him to go bye bye. I'm joking around, sorry. Well, I mean, you're just walking the line. You know, you're like on that line, not quite there yet, but you will be, and I'm sure you will be. So we will do it then. But I had uh, a prayer request, and I can't remember. I know we want to keep Michelle Bowen, John's wife, in our prayers. She's still recovering from her surgery. We want to keep John in our prayers. He's got a career decision to make, so we definitely want to keep him in our prayers. Um, we want to keep. It's not going to let me go back. It did let me. Katie's too funny. It did let me see the text, but it won't let me go back to the messenger. So I have an unspoken request for prayer, um, and it was sent to me by a friend that his friend is having some issues with drugs. So let's keep them in our prayers too. We don't need to know um, all the exacts and everything to it because God knows that and He can. So just pray for unspoken prayer for me. Um, keep praying for our move and our transition to whatever is about to happen with us as a family. Who am I know I always miss somebody on prayer request. Does anybody have anybody they want to add to the prayer request? Actually, Johnny, it sounds like a fun idea for a CAPI game. Only to you, Morgan. Just to you. Does anybody have? I'll let you. I know there's a bit of a lag, so I'll give you guys a second to get in there. But yeah, if you want to throw in a prayer request, please do. Um, hmm. Remember, I did a request not long ago for our daughter Alyssa. Um, her and her fiance Gabe were just engaged a few weeks ago, so y'all keep them in their prayers as they start their life together and plan their wedding and everything. So, um, and pray especially for Gabe. Please pray for Gabe. So, um, um, yes, thank you. We'll put Donna on our prayer list too. Donna's experiencing. Donna is a longtime listener of the show, a big CAPI fan. We love Donna to death. She's been a huge comic relief for us a lot of times. Um, and she's always a great sport, and we love her so much. And she's going through some financial issues where her and her partner helped out some people financially, and they didn't. They were scammed basically. They were flim flammed, if you will, and so they really need the prayers to help Donna out. She's got some stuff for sale. Anybody that's friends with her on Facebook, y'all go check out her Facebook. She's got some stuff on there for sale to kind of help them out. So if y'all want to go look, I know she has some jewelry and some bicycles and I don't know some other stuff, but so they have a lot of nice stuff, and it's really nice stuff too. It's not junk. I went and looked at it, and it really is a nice, good bit of stuff. So y'all go check it out. Help Donna out. She's always been a fan of the show, and we love her to death. And let me see if I can put that in there. If it's beating better, yeah, that's perfect. So y'all go help her out if you would. See if there's anything there that you might be able to help her out and help yourself out too. My brother and his wife, they're trying to adopt the twins, and they've been fostering. Awesome. Yes, add them to your prayer list too, guys. Michelle's brother and his wife, they're trying to adopt the twins they've been fostering. That is something awesome. All right, I think that's it. I'm sure I'll remember somebody. So I pray for the poor soul that ever asked Kylie to marry him. I don't know who he is yet, but he needs all the prayers he can get for his future with my daughter. That's what I said about Gabe, man. I was like, okay, they're engaged now, and I'm like, man, we really need to pray for Gabe's safety. So, and you're right. Whoever hooks up with Kylie is definitely going to need our prayers. So, bless him, Lord. He needs you bad. But I think that's about it. I do have a topic. I promised y'all a topic. I do have a topic. Um, I'm not ready to start that topic yet, so we can do Q&A for the next little while. I'm still doing a little bit of research that I've got to get done on that topic. Y'all like my shirt? Uh-oh. Hold on. I hit the wrong button. Y'all like my shirt? Check it out. It's The Walking Dead 11th anniversary, and it has all their signatures. My wife got me that shirt. I really like it because I'm a Walking Dead fan. Let's see. They were used and tossed out like yesterday's trash by those people. She's a really good person and doesn't deserve what happened. Yeah, you're right, Morgan. She does not deserve what happened to her. Donna's not like. Donna is super sweet. She's super funny. We always have a good time with Donna. She's crazy as a Betsy bug, but we love her to death, and she's an awesome person. She really is. So y'all go check her out on Facebook. Donna Morgan Scott is her name. Donna Morgan Scott. Go check her out on Facebook. She's got a few things on there for sale. Even if you don't need anything and you've got the means to help them out, go buy. I'm gonna buy a couple of things that I saw on there. just to help them out. So y'all go help them out, please. I have never seen The Walking Dead. Really? Well, you don't really like horror movies, though, do you, Katie? The kid that plays Carl goes to Auburn. Yep, sure does. But yeah, y'all go check them out. What she's got for sale on there, and kind of help her out a little bit. I mean, their heart was in the right place, and unfortunately, someone took advantage of their big heart instead of their big common sense, and it went south for them, and they're really hurting now. They're like trying to sell stuff to make truck payment and house payment and stuff like that. So it's not no little thing that they're, there's not that they can't go buy a six pack and a pack of cigarettes right now. They're trying not to lose their property. It's that bad. So go help them out. I know a lot of people don't have a bunch of money right now. I know, Lord knows, I don't. COVID hit me too, just like it did a lot of people. I did lose work, and we're still recovering from it. Um, uh, I am back to work completely now, but we're right in the middle of a move, and y'all know how expensive that is. And where we're moving has absolutely nothing. We have to start from scratch, from the ground up, literally. We've got our mini house out there now. We're going to be getting the decks done pretty soon. We're going to get power out there and water. We've already got water, but we have to get the water lines ran because there was never any water there or anything like that. There is a faucet at the very front of the property, so we've got to run that about 300 yards back. So, and all that costs a lot of money. So I understand that, when people don't have a bunch of money, but when we have a CAPI fan in need, we like to help them out. I'm thinking about putting together something to where we may do an auction for her, like we have done in the past. So that might be coming up too. Katie, she was fed a sob story by some people, and she helped them financially and it put them in some bad trouble. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, Donna's heart is way bigger than her common sense. And I hate that it happened, but it did. And it sucks when people take advantage of people like that. Because Donna is such an awesome person. She really is. She's funny, and she's nutty, and but she's got a heart of gold. She really does. So y'all go help her out if you can. If you got a little extra, just go check out her Facebook page. She's got some stuff on there for sale. It's nothing, super big. She's got some nice bicycles and some nice jewelry, and a few other things. I can't remember exactly what was on there, but like I said, I'm going to help her out. I'm going to go buy a few things that I can afford right now, which is not much. But hey, everything a little bit helps. If everybody, if what is our subs now? Over 2,000. It's almost 2,500 or something like that. I don't remember. Um, y'all still need to get us to 3,000. Remember, when we get to 3,000 subs, John and I get a tattoo. We get this tattooed on our bodies. I think John's going on his arm and mine's going on my chest. We're getting this tattooed on ourselves. CAPI with the sound waves. If you get us to 3,000 subs, so y'all need to talk to your folks. Tell them, get us up there. We're not that far, so it's not that hard to do. I got sick of people taking advantage of they got 100% cut off. Yeah, I don't do a whole bunch of that either, but Don and them did, unfortunately, and so now they need our help. So y'all please go try to help them out if you can. If you can. If you can't, I completely understand. If you can't help them out financially, I'm not asking you to send them money just out of the blue and say, here, I'm donating this. I'm asking you to go check out some of the stuff she has for sale on Facebook. She's got some nice stuff on there. It really is nice. It kind of surprised me how nice it was. So y'all go check it out. And whether you need it or not, you're not getting nothing out of this. You're not just donating money and you get nothing out of it. You can get something. So go help her out if you would. And like I said, if you can't, then just pray for them. Pray big time for them. If you can't help them out financially, we completely understand that. Just go pray for them. I've talked to her, and I've talked to a couple other people about maybe doing an auction. So we may be doing that kind of soon. I don't know. We've got to kind of hash it all out and everything and see how much stuff we have and everything. And I may ask, like I did last time, I may ask people to donate some stuff, some items. So y'all kind of look around and see if you got anything that you would be willing to part with to donate to the auction so that we can help Donna out. So maybe doing that kind of soon. So I'm going to be talking to her this week about it and see what we can get put together. So If anyone needs baby furniture, she's got a bunch. She sure does. She's got a bunch of. That was the other things that I remember now. Yeah, she's got a bunch of baby furniture. So yeah. All right, I think that's it. That's the coming events. That's prayer list. Um, and no one's asking any questions. So um, let me see. Oh, um, add our Bessom or our Alabaster family to your prayer list. We have a client. We have clients in Alabaster, Alabama. I'm not going to give any names or details about what's going on or anything like that, but they have a paranormal situation going on that we are battling, and I'm fighting it with everything I got. I am. It's an amazing case. It's one that's taken me to the ends of my abilities and my knowledge. Um, and so y'all add that family. You don't need their name or what's going on exactly or anything like that, but it's one of the best and worst cases that I've ever had. So pray for me and my ability and my strength to keep going with this, and pray for them as a family to survive it. And that poor family is just getting stuff thrown at them from all sides, man, and they're trying their best to survive it. And we're going to do everything in our power to make sure they do. So y'all pray for that family and for me and us as a team to get that job done. So it's been a difficult one. It's been several months. If anyone needs, oh, what is that? Are they the ones that got my May 22 spot? No, they're not, Morgan. No. Um, this has been going on for a long, long time. We've been with them for several months. But y'all just keep them in your prayers if you would. Um, I'm going to finish up the research this coming week. I promise. Do not doubt me. Just be patient with me. Um, always praying for the CAPI team and family. Thank you, Katie. God, you're so awesome. You guys, the Campbell family is just like the most awesome people in the world, y'all. And I can't wait for them to come to Gulf Shores. I hope they really do. Tell Nathan to really work on that, Katie. Make that happen. We don't want to meet y'all in Florida next summer. We want to meet y'all on Gulf Shores this summer. So, yeah, that would be, oh my gosh, that would be so awesome to meet you and Nathan and Kylie and Carter. That would be awesome. So, I think that's it. I will get the research done this week and what little bit I have left to do, and we will get started on our topic. Um, remember, we still have our contest going on. The code is 16PPI1. 16PPI1. All right, so y'all, bye, Morgan. 16PPI1. Make sure you figure that out. Whoever figures that out gets a T-shirt and a cap, a baseball cap. So, and anybody can win it. Tag CAPI team, CAPI clients, CAPI fans, CAPI family. Everybody can win it. No, it doesn't, not limited to anybody. The only one that knows the answer to this is me. No one else knows it. Well, Paramama knows. Me and Paramama is the only ones that knows. And so it's a good one. You can't look it up on Google. I mean, you can try if you want to, but it's not going to do you any good. But you can't look it up on Google. You can't. This is one that we've talked about exclusively on our show and in the class. And it's 16PPI1. If you decipher that code and tell me what significance in the paranormal that has, you win a T-shirt of your choice. One of these T-shirts, one of the It's a Ghost T-shirts, one of the I Ain't Afraid of No Ghost, whatever you want, and a snapback cap with CAPI on it, with this on it, and it'll have this on the back, the website. So thank you guys for being here for another awesome show. I love you guys so much. Couldn't do this without you. Wouldn't do this without you. I will see you guys next week. I want y'all to have a paranormal week and do me a huge favor. Sometime between now and next Sunday, I don't care if it's a friend, family member, or a stranger on the street, make somebody smile because we need all those we can get. I love you guys so much. We will see you next week. And I'm apologizing if I'm not getting to everyone's comments, but I will get back to them. I promise you. I always go back and look at comments to see if there was something I missed, and I will talk about it on the next show. I love you guys so much. Y'all have a great, awesome paranormal week, and we'll see you next Sunday, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Have a paranormal week.